Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Spiegel Mom Scraps where I am going to use the Lakeview collection of the sequins mix. As you can see, they're super gorgeous with the Kate and Ashley collection. I am also going to use a cut file from Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop. And here are the last of the photos of one of the spring sections for Kaylin's soccer. Full disclosure, I am in school, and when you have to use your voice a lot, I lose it and then it comes back. So I am trying my hardest to make sure that you guys can understand me. So hopefully everything will work out, and that when I do the rest of this voiceover that you guys can understand what I am talking about. So let's see what I can do. Okay, full disclosure, my voice is finally better. In the beginning of this intro, you could tell that my voice was going out, and this always happens when I have to go back to school the first week. That is why this is not up like when it should have been, which should have been up on Friday the 11th, and it's now just going up today, which is Sunday, and it's all because of my voice. I finally got it back to a point where I can actually talk, and it feels like I'm able to discuss everything that I'm doing. So the Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop is what I am using the cut file here, and it is called layerable stars. And I really like this one because you will see that I explode this full of sparkles and just all the goodness. I made sure that the sequence is what has popped off this black page. I love the cut file and I love everything about the photos and all. However, I really wanted to make a burst of sequence from the stars, like it is a shooting star, like a set of shooting stars across the black universe. That is kind of what I went with this. And I am using, I think I said it in the intro, but I am using Simple Stories, Kate and Ash, and I am, believe it or not, done with this collection. I have had this collection for a while now, and I've gotten a good amount of photos out of this, layouts out of it, but I may be able to get one more layout, and then it's like done. So that is super exciting to say that I am like that way of not able to, or that way of clearing out a set. So what I am doing here is that when it's a layerable, like layering upon layering, Virginia has like a ton of stars that go along with this, and I didn't put all of them because I wanted to leave space for the sequence mix that I am using, which is right there, which is called the Lakeview, which is part of the August collection that got released here in the month of August for Spiegel Mom Scraps. Make sure that if you are shopping on Spiegel Mom Scraps, use the code Miranda15 to get 15% off of your purchase. I am using the very last photos of her soccer season. It was the spring season of not this past year, but the year before. So now I've got the fall to do and then the spring, and now we're back into fall. Like when I say I have got soccer photos galore, I have got soccer photos galore, and I absolutely love it. My daughter is back at being the keeper again this fall. She has almost all of her returning best friends and players, including my two students that I taught in 4th grade, my twins. They are back, and now I can just be a friend and no longer a teacher. So it is super exciting to watch them and all of that. So here I'm putting the word Killin It right here, and I don't like it. You'll see me moving it. I stopped and then I placed it over here. And so I put the word oh my god up there because that just is, yep, it works for them. I love, this was a really fun group for Kaylin to be along with. And then her team now is her team. Like, they all get along, and I absolutely love them, and they're growing. So as long as mom and dads don't get orders or any of that sort, I know some of them are getting ready to retire out here, so that helps out where they're going to keep them going until, whenever. Kaylin is a 6th grader, so she is the oldest, but she is the youngest, one of the youngest in age, because she does not turn 11 until the 17th. So she's actually the oldest in grade level, but one of the same age group as these kids playing, and they just rock it out there. So be on the lookout. If you have not seen my stories and stuff, be on the lookout. Soccer season has started. We started school on the 7th of August, and that was like the first week of practice. So she's had her first week of practice already done, and I've had my first week of school done, hence the reason why I was able to get my voice back on a Sunday, and this is uploading on a Sunday, because when I tried to film this, I filmed it and I felt good and all, but my voice sounded like I was getting sick, and I promise I wasn't. It's just that it always goes out because you have to talk so much compared to what you do when you're in the May and going forward. So now this is where my burst of goodness comes in. This is the star of the show right here. No pun intended on the cut file or what I am using, because these sequin mixes are just a burst. They were super hard to get photographs of. They kept doing this glare, as you can tell on the layout, because of my background being black, it really, really stands out. But the problem is when you have to try to do a photograph of it, it just didn't want to do well. But you'll get the picture when you start to see it. So pretty much from now until the end, that is exactly what I'm working on, is adding all of these sequins. Now, this collection, if you have this collection, the Lakeview collection, works really well with this older collection. This collection came out in 2020, and while it is 3 years old, this Lakeview collection works out well. So if you have this collection, pair them up together and use them. I would love to see what you would do and do a burst. I will link everything down below, including the cut file and the sequence mix. Remember using Miranda 15 in your order, and you will get 15% off of your order from Spiegel Mom Scraps. So that is pretty much what I'm just going through. I was kind of choosy on what I was using because I wanted the burst to be popping off this page, but then at the same time, I wanted the sequence to kind of blend just a little bit to the black background because there is so much sequence on this page. I'm one of them that when it comes to my life, simple is best, but when it comes to my layout, the more the better. It's so weird to act like that. I am such a boho simplistic type person, but yet at the same time, my layouts can be very busy, and I love that. And so this one ended up being very, very busy. So make sure that you check out all of the information down below. If you are coming from Spiegel Mom Scraps and have not been onto my channel, make sure that you go check that out. I am loving all of the YouTube family over there. And if you are coming from my channel over to Spiegel Mom Scraps, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. We would love to grow both of the channels. Very, very much so. I am just finishing this out. The sequence is coming up. The still shots are coming up. I do add the white splatters, and then that is it. Still shots are coming up soon. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk